Good morning, dear students. My name is Kumar Goro. I welcome you all today. I hope you all are good at your home. Today I am going to teach you the next part, your literature portion, your uh, honeysuckle, honeycomb. Okay. So today we are going to study about the chapter number 2, a gift of chapels. A gift of chapels. In this story, we are going to study about the story of one girl, that is the name of Mridu. Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras, now called Chennai, with Tapi, her grandmother, and Tata, her grandfather. Okay, Tapi is called grandmother in Madras, and Tata her grandfather. Okay, one afternoon, Tapi takes her to Aunt Rukumani's house to meet her cousins Lali, Ravi, and Meena. So, when they are together, what kind of story there are? We are going to study that, and it is very interesting story. We have to find out how the children are doing the behavior. Okay, when they are get together. So let's start. A gift of chapels. A smiling Rukumani. The starting line of this, you can see that a smiling Rukumani threw open the door. She, while smiling, she opened the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out, and Ravi pulled Mridu into house and said, "Wait, let me take off my slippers," protested Mridu. Mridu told, "First, let me take my slippers off." She set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. Those were grey, actually, with dust. You could see the clear mark of every toe on the front part of each slipper. The marks for the two big toes were long and scrawny. You are watching that when they are coming here, they came here at the home of Ravi and Meena. Rushed out, Ravi pulled Medu into the house, and that time Medu protested, "No, wait, wait, wait. First, we have to take off the slippers." Then she set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. In this way, it was when we talk about the color of that, gray, actually with dust. So you could see the clear mark of every toy on the front of each slipper, as you usually do that. You know, marks for the two big toes were long and scrawny. Scrawny means, you know very well, very thin, suggesting you can say that skinny toes. Okay, Medu didn't have much time to wonder about that. Whose sleepers they were, because Ravi dragged her to the backyard, and behind a thick bitterberry bush there, inside a torn football lined with sacking and filled with sand. There was a bush, means you can say that the part of trees. There were torn football also, and there were a lot of sands inside the football, filled with sand. Lay a very small kitten, and very small kitten means baby of cat. There was lapping of milk from a coconut half shell. Okay, we found him outside the gate this morning. He was mewing and mewing. Poor thing, Mina said. He was mewing and mewing. Hmm? Then they found there and they brought here to keep, and it is a secret, a message. Pati will leave, message. Pati will leave. Pati, you can see the grandmother in Tamil, for our Padu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. That's why it was the secret, and they have the kept the kitten here. Okay, so it is the story of children, how they are taking enjoy by getting kitten, as well as they are get together and doing all the work. Look at the, they are, how they will manage the kitten. Okay, so students, people are always telling us to be good or to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream, oh, don't bring that dirty creature here. Ravi said, do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from the kitchen? Ravi told everyone it is very hard to him for him to get a little milk from the kitchen. Pati saw me with a glass in my hand just now. I told her I am very hungry. I want to drink it, but the way she looked at me, I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent. Then she wanted the tumbler back. Pati, Pati. Okay? I'll wash it myself. Why should I put you to trouble? I told her I had to run and the boy, the milk here. Means he never wanted to drink the milk because he wanted to give the milk to kitten, and he never wanted to told the Pati about the kitten. Okay, so in this way, when he went to take the milk, Pati was, uh, you can say that Pati was looking him very closely, and she wanted the tumbler back. Tumbler means, glass. Okay, I hope student you are understanding this. Now after that we have next part. You can see that milk into this coconut shell and then run back and wash the tumbler and put it back before she got really suspicious. Now we have to think of some other way to feed Mahendran. Mahendran is the name of kitties. Kitty's name, kitten name. They kept the name of kitten Mahendran. The little kitty's name is Mahendran. Midhu was impressed. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. Okay? Actually, his full name is Mahendra Varman. Mahendra Varman. Pallav Punai. MP Punai for short, if you like, you can say that. He is a fine breed of cat. Just look at his fur, like a lion's man, lion's fur. Okay, you can say that. And you know what the emblem of the ancient Pallava kings was? Don't you? It is related to ancient Pallava kings. He looked expectantly at Mridu. Mridu giggled. Vidhu was thinking that what he was saying, what he was trying to say that. Think, I am joking. Well, just wait. I'll show you sometime. It's clear you don't know a thing about history. You don't know thing about history. It is very sure. Haven't been Mahabalipuram. Hmm? Haven't been Mahabalipuram, he said mistressly. Have you? Well, when a class went to Mahabalipuram, I saw a statue of this of his Thathas, etc., 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 etc. You know? Means he was talking about the ancient generation, classical generation one descended from. Okay, fact is that Mahendra here is descended from that very same ancient cat, a close relative, scientifically speaking of none other than lion. The Pallav, you can say that Pallav lion emblem of the Pallav dynasty. Ravi went on walking around the bitter berry bush, waving a twig up and down, his eyes sparkling. You can say that his eyes sparkling, and in this way waving a twig up and down. This cat is a descendant of none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. And if I may just remind you, they worshipped cats in ancient Egypt. This was the custom they used to worship the cat. So this cat is the descendant, a successor, you can say that, successor of ancient cat Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. Okay, so in this way they named Mahendran MP Punai. So next we have how he loved the sound of his own voice. Meena and Medu exchange look. They uh, looks differently. What does that have to do with anything? Medu demanded. Who? I am telling you this cat is descended from the Egyptian cat god. No, no. Goddess basket. Yeah, that's it. So, you can see that I am telling you this cat is descended. He was saying from the Egyptian cat god. No, goddess bastard. They are saying, yeah, that's it. Well, one of the descendants of that cat goddess was a stowaway in one of the Pallava ships, and his descendant was the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, whose descendant is Ravi flourished his twig at Mahendran, MP Pune here. Oop, ick. He shrieked and very pleased with himself. He told again and again this cat was the Mahabalipuram, whose descendant is Ravi told everything about Mahendran. Mahendran is a cat. Means you can say that MP Punai here. Okay. Mahendran looked up, alarmed. He had just been sharpening his claws on the edge of coconut shell, but worse than Ravi's awful oath, E.A.K. was a screech from the window. What a weird sound! If Idhu was startled, MP Punai was frightened out of his wits. Here, standing on end, he bounced up and scurried towards a bamboo tray of red chilies that had been set out to dry, trying to hide beneath it. Means he was telling about cat who was spending his time in bush, and he was playing with a coconut shell with his claws, and worse than Ravi's awful oath. From the window they are watching that. What a weird sound, they are thinking. Medu was surprised to see that MP Punai means cat was frightened out of his wits. Here standing on end, and he bounced up and scurried toward a bamboo tree of red chilies that he had been set out to dry. Trying to hide beneath it, he tipped a few chilies over himself. Meow, meow, he was crying. He howled miserably. You can see how the sound of Any kitten, creaching went on and on. What's that noise? Creaching? It was the voice of, it was the sound of violin. That's Lali learning to play the violin, grunted Ravi. Ravi told it is the screeching the sound of violin. She says she will never learn a thing. The music master just goes on playing like a train whizzing on and on, while Lali's all the time trailing, going completely off track. Means when music master came, Lali was trying to learn violin, and it is the sound of violin. Okay. So students, today I have completed the first part, and we have the some question. Okay. I have given you the question of answer of these questions. What is the secret that Meenu shares with Midu? The background. How does Ravi get milk for the kitten? You know very well how he got. Firstly, he gets for himself, and then after drinking half, he ran away from there to give the milk to kitten. What is the secret that Meena shares with Mridu in the backyard? Do you know the secret of kitten? Who does the say? Who does he say the kitten's ancestor are? Do you believe him? Kitten's ancestors? Mahendra Varman. Do you know? You have to find out the answer and try to write down. Ravi has a lot to say about MP Punai. What the thing Ravi has told about MP Punai. This shows the what is the option that is correct. Okay, his knowledge of history is sound. What was the noise that startled Medu and frightened Mahendran? The noise of screeching, coming from the violin. Okay, so okay students, I hope you understood the first part. Second part we have, after that you have to study it. You can see, and you have to write the word meaning after one another. Okay. And word meaning you can see that from the starting. And you know very well I have told about you about this chapter, a gift of chapels, but there is no any starting point, no any gift of chapels, no any story of gift of chapels. You can find out the gift of chapels after uh, after reading first part. You have to study about the second and third part also in this chapter. So today I have discussed about first part. In the first part we got that there are three friends. They are getting when they are together, they are trying to take enjoy, and in the backyard they have one secret thing, that is kitten. And when we talk about how they are treating him, they are trying to best to treat him. Okay. And after that they have the second part, Lali who is trying to learn violin, and in this way we got that Lali with his master, when she was learning, everyone, Rukumani's house, everyone, Lali, Ravi and Meena, means Meena and Ravi and Medu, they were trying to see what and how Lali was learning. The sound of violin, you can say that screeching sound, and how and what they are doing there. From the window, when they are watching, they will do one funny thing that will be very you can say that jokingly they say, and they will take out the uh, I mean take the chappals of masters, and what they do after that. In the story, we will find out what they do after that, after taking the chappals of master. In this way, we have the story, and the first part we have already discussed. So I hope students you have understood it. If there is any problem, you can ask any question. Firstly, you have to write down word meaning, and the second, and after that you have to write down the question answer. I have already sent you the question answer of this, and the main character of this story you have to find out. Rukumani's house, you will find out and Ravi, Meena and Medu. They are the main characters, and after that one more character is who is, that is Lali. Okay, students. So you can see all the word meaning of this chapter. Okay. Tata, I have told you about the grandfather, and descendant from, a descendant comes from the same family. Okay. And after that stowaway we have, and wired, strange, usual. Okay. And next meaning we have glided in the second part, and vasti and stumble means followed tangly, and vasti means dhoti. In Tamil we can say that glided means moved. Okay. And bearinged, this is the music master is wearing ring. Okay. And you can see from the window they are watching how Lali was trying to learn the violin. Okay. And you can see the music master also. Snooze, next meaning is snooze, and then kept my body and soul together. This is the items, managed to stay alive. And next we have fed up, tired and unhappy. Next we have blisters and ice feeling. Okay. So in this way we have completed this, and I hope we have completed first part. Tomorrow we will discuss about the second part of this. I hope you understood it, and try to write all the word meaning and answer of first part. Okay. So thank you very much. Have a nice day today. See you tomorrow.